So we're going to sit nice and tall, our shoulders up and back. We're going to do some stretching exercises this time to start. So I'll put the music on and we'll get started. So first of all, just breathe in, raise your arms. As you bring your arms down, breathe out. Let's do that one more time. Breathing in and now breathing out. Come a little bit forward on the chair. Put one leg out in front of you and tilt from your hips and lean on the bent leg just to stretch the leg. Hold it there. Bring that leg back in. Now put the other leg out in front, tilt from the hips and lean on the bent leg with both your hands. Hold it there. Come back up. If you can, put your hands at the back of the chair. If you can't reach the back of the chair, interlock your fingers from behind and squeeze the shoulder blades together. Come back to the center. Put one hand on one thigh. Reach round with the opposite arm and look over that shoulder. Hold it there. Come back to the center. Put the other hand on the other thigh. Reach round with that arm and look over that shoulder. Come back to center now. Lift one leg off the floor and point the toes to the ceiling. And now with the other leg, point the toes to the ceiling. Just roll those shoulders back. We're going to do some heel to toe work. We're going to be swiveling with our ankles and feet out to the side. Are we ready? Clap your thighs. Come on everybody, we can do this. Now heel to toe with one foot. Swinging the arms. Now change feet. And we're going to march. Are you ready? March into something good. You can sing along if you like. Now we're going to rock forward, squeezing the shoulder blades together, transferring from our toes to our heels. So we're moving our feet. And get ready to march. I'm into something good. Lifting the knees a bit higher. Now we're going to swivel with our feet out to the side and our hands. I call this Charlie Chaplin moves. So you're swiveling your feet out to the side. Keep going. Sitting tall. Now heel to toe with one foot, doubles if you can. If not, keep to singles. Change feet. Do what you can, George. Get ready to march. Something tells me I'm into something good. Moving the arms. Lifting the knees high. Now we're going to swivel, double time, out to the side. If you want to keep to singles, keep to singles, keep going. Back to heel to toe, everybody. Swinging those arms, sitting nice and tall. Change feet. March. Tells me I'm into something good. Lifting the knees high. Something tells me I'm into something good. Now we're going to rock forward, transferring from our toes to our heels, squeezing the shoulder blades as we come forward and back. Keep going. Well done, everybody. Come back to the center. We're just going to lift those shoulders up and drop them down. Now we're going to march all the way through this song. So start marching and we're going to do a lot of arm movements. Are you ready? So bring the arms up in front and down. As you're marching, get into a rhythm. Keep going. Now we're bringing them up and we're just going to pulse in front. Now we're going to bring the arms down And we're going to come out to the sides. Up, down. As we're still marching, we're trying to get our cardio up a little bit. Last two. Now we're going to have one hand in front and one hand behind, on top and on the bottom.
I always get so good on this one.
This is good for our brain health.
Okay.
Keep going. You should still be marching, lifting the knees a bit higher. We can do this. Last one. Now we're going to come out with the arms. In, up, down. So out, in, up, down. Keep going. We're still marching, remember? So we're out, in, up with our arms down. Let's do a couple more. Last one. Now we're going to push from our chest. Keep going. We're going to paddle down the river now.
Ooh, I like this one.
Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. So arms from side to side. As though we've got oars in our arms. We're still marching. Let's do a couple more. And back to the center. Back up with the arms. Now lift the arms and just wave from side to side as you're still marching. Well done, everybody. You should be feeling warmer now. Just pump those heels.
Oh, I haven't warmed up.
And rub your hands together. Now we're going to pick up our resistant bands or our tins or our dumbbells, or if you haven't got anything, just go through the motions and follow our arms. So we're going to start. I'm just going to unravel my band. We're going to hold it out in front at shoulder height, and we're going to pull out with the band and we're going to squeeze in. So we're going to pull out with the band with straight arms. The elbows will be a little bit bent. And we're just squeezing out and in. If you haven't got anything, you can just use your hands to squeeze out and in. Keep going. Let's do a few more. Remember, it's at shoulder height. Let's do 3 more. And we're sitting nice and tall. And last one. Roll your shoulders back, everybody. And now we're going to get the band on our palms of our hands facing up. And with the tins, we can do the same. We're going to tuck our arms in. We're going to sit nice and tall. We're going to have the tins or the band placed just above the belly button. We're going to squeeze out and we're going to squeeze in. We're going to squeeze out and we're going to squeeze in. Keep going. So if you haven't got anything, you can have your arms tucked in, and we're literally going in and out. In and out. Pick up the band. Let's do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Well done, everybody. We're just going to do a bit of leg work without anything. So we're going to lift up with our knee. We're going to push out with our leg in front. We're going to go back up with our knee and we're going to come down. We're going to lift the other leg up, so the knee up, push out in front, come up with the knee and back down. This is very good leg work. So up, push out, back to the knee position and down. Other leg, up, push out, up and down. So up with the other knee. We could even go a little bit faster. This is really helping with our hamstrings, our quads. And let's do one more on either side. So last one. Well done, everybody. I just thought we'd have a break from lifting up the tins or the bands. Now, if you've got a resistant band, we're going to get it under our right foot. You can still pick up the tins, Georgina. We're going to have our leg out in front and we're going to tuck the hands in. And because some of you have been doing this class for a little while with us, we're going to come down in one go to point the foot and come up in one go to point the toes to the ceiling. So we're flattening the foot and we're coming back up. We're flattening the foot and coming back up. So keep going. So we're really pointing those toes as we come back up, which is working the calf. We're only moving our foot and nothing else. So we're not moving our body. Let's do 4 more. So flattening the foot and pointing the toes. 2 more. And last one. Now if you've got the band, hold it both ends in your right hand and we're just going to work the hip. You don't need a band for this. We're going to come out to the side and bring our leg back in. We're going to come out to the side with a straight leg and bring our leg back in. Keep going. This is warming up the hip. Do what you can. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Leave your leg there, point the toes to the ceiling, and we're just going to do tiny little bounces, like little pulses up and down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now if you've got a band, put it under the other foot, near the top of the other foot. If you haven't got a band, follow Georgina. We're going to have our leg out in front. We're going to tuck the hands in. We're going to start by pointing the toes to the ceiling. And then we're going to flatten the foot and point back up. So we're pointing to flatten the foot and pointing back up. Keep going. This is really making our ankles and our shins and our calves nice and strong. Working all the joints and bones around that area. Try and sit tall if you can. Let's do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. If you've got the band, get both the ends in your hand. Rest the other hand on the other thigh, and we're just going to reach out to the side with our leg and bring it back in, working the other hip. So we're just placing it to the side. We're thinking about the placement of the leg. Nice and straight out to the side as far as you can go. Let's do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Bring the leg back to the center, still keep it off the floor. We're going to do tiny little bounces, little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well done, everybody. Now we're just going to fold our arms in front of our chest. We're going to sit nice and tall, and we're just going to work our weights. So we're going to twist to one side, and then bring it back to the center. We're going to twist to the other side and bring it back to the center. Let's do a few more of these. This is really good for our waist area. So you're holding your arms at chest level, you've got them crossed, and we're twisting. Let's do one more on both sides, and now one more on the other side. Well done, everybody. Now go back to your bands or your tins, because we're going to hold the band up high. If you haven't got a band or tins, you can hold your arms up high. We're going to pull out and we're going to squeeze back in. We're going to go over the belly button and we're going to pull out and we're going to squeeze back in. These should be nice flowing movements. And remember, you can exhale as you pull out and inhale as you pull in. Keep going. We want to work our arms, make them nice and strong, and also tone them. Keep going, everybody. Pulling out, squeezing in. Let's do two more. So we're pulling out, releasing, going over the belly button, pulling out, releasing. One more. And back over the belly button. Just roll your shoulders back and ease out any tension. Now we're going to go back up, and this time we're going to pull down with our bottom hand and lean diagonally. Release the band back up, and then pull down with the other hand, leaning diagonally, and back up again before we pull down. So keep going. Back up, and one more on both sides. So back up, and just the last one on this side. Well done. Now for everybody who's got a band, Georgina can put her tins down for a moment. She can do this exercise without the band, but if you've got a resistant band, get it under the middle of one foot. We're going to lift the knee up. We're going to tuck the hands in if you've got a band, and we're going to press down with the bent leg and back up again. So we're pressing down in a stamping motion. We're not touching the floor. We're visualizing we're squashing something under our foot. It could be an empty box. We've just had a delivery. And we're pressing down. Keep going. The reason we come down with a bent leg, we need to be mindful of our knees. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. And last one. You've got a band, transfer it to the other foot. So the middle of the other foot. We're going to lift the knee up. We're going to tuck the hands in. And we're going to press down. If you're finding this too easy, lift your thigh off the chair as you come back up with your knee. So you can lift the thigh up off the chair if you're finding this exercise too easy. Just do what you can, remember, listen to your body. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. And last one, everybody. We're going to give the bands and the tins a rest just for 1 minute. And we're going to have our legs out in front. And we're going to work our stomach area. I want you to be careful as you come down that the blood doesn't rush to your head. So look up as you come down. And we're just with our arms. We're going to come down like crunching and come back up again. Just do what you can. We're coming back down. And we're coming back up again. Our legs should be out in front, straight. So we're going back up. We're coming down. We're looking up as we come down. And back up. We're trying to work our center, our core. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Well done. We're just going to work our ankles and our shins. Now you can sit up and do this. We're actually going to lift up, raise our heels, come back down, and then raise our toes. So you might have to place your feet a little bit forward. We're going to lift our heels, and we're going to lift our toes. I'm going to make it harder for myself, so I'm going to lean on my legs to get a bit more resistance. But you could do this one sitting up. So we're lifting heels, lifting toes. This will really strengthen your ankles and your shins and your calves and really help us with mobility and the way we walk. So we're lifting toes really high, and then we're lifting heels, lifting toes, lifting heels. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Right, we're going to come back up. If you've got a band, grab your band. We're going to do bicep curls. So Georgina, you can use the tins. If you've got a band, we're going to stand on the band, feet hip width apart, and we're going to grab the band from the outside with our hands, like we're grabbing a mug of tea or a mug of coffee. So we're sitting nice and tall, remember. We're thinking about our posture throughout this exercise and this workout. Our feet should be hip width apart. Our arms should be down the side, tucked into our body. And we're going to extend up and we're going to extend down. Now, if you haven't got any tins or resistant band, you can just make your hand into a fist and come up, squeeze up, and squeeze down. It will work just as good. Keep going, we're doing single arms to start. Let's do 2 more. And now we're going to add both arms. So we're coming up with both arms to shoulder height. Remember, we're keeping our arms tucked into the body, and we're coming all the way down, extending with the arms as we come back down. Keep going. I tend to rock a little bit when I'm doing this, and you shouldn't. Your body should be nice and still. You're just working the arms, our biceps, which are the front of our arms. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Just roll your shoulders back. Now, if you've got a band, we're going to grab the band from the inside. And we're going to come up like a puppet. So our elbows are going to come out to the side. Are we ready? So we're coming up and we're coming down. You can do this with the tins. If you haven't got tins, you can just raise your elbows up and down. Again, I can see myself rocking a little bit. We're meant to try and keep nice and still. We're just moving the elbows, not even the hands. The elbows are doing all the work. So keep going, everybody. Let's do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Now we're going to work our triceps. You don't need a band to do this. We can just have both our hands in a fist, tuck them into our chest. Georgina goes to the side.
Yeah.
And we're going to come back with our arms. So we're going to come back and in. The chair's a little bit in the way, so you might have to stand up for this one. If you've got no room behind, you can stand up, push back with your arms, and come back in again. So you can push back, and this is working the backs of our arms, our triceps. Let's just do 2 more. And last one. I appreciate that is a difficult one to do if you've got arms like we have on the chair. Now we're going to get the band again. We're going to stand hip width apart again on the band. But this time, depends what colour band you've got. Mine is a little bit shorter, so I'm going to pinch it near the top. If you've got a longer band, pinch it further down. We're going to bring our feet a little bit out, and you can do this with the tins. But the idea is we're going to come up with our arms and back down. So our arms should be straight, not bent, out in front. So we're coming up and down. We're coming up with straight arms and down. That's lovely, George. And down. Keep going. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. And last one. We're now going to come out to the sides diagonally with straight arms. So we're coming out and in. Pulling out if you've got the band and coming in. Feeling the resistance of the band working. Keep going. Let's do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Well done, everybody. Now, if you've got the band, we're going to bring it under our legs. We're going to wrap it over the top. If you haven't got a band, we're going to have our feet, knees and legs together. You can use the resistance of your hands to squeeze out and in. If you've got the band, pull it nice and secure on the top of your legs, holding it at the sides with your thumbs. If you can see your feet when you look down, bring them in. And the idea is we're going to squeeze out and squeeze back in. That's why I like the resistant bands. You can feel your legs working against the resistance of the band. But as I say, you can do it without the band. Let's do 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Well done, everybody. Now, if you've got the band, get it under your armpits. You can use tins for this one. Now, if you want to work it harder, hold your hands closer to the chest. If you don't want to work it as hard, bring your hands a little bit forward. Okay? So sit nice and tall. Think about your posture and think about the placement of your arm. It's coming out straight in front. We're doing single arms to start. So don't just put your arm in any old place. We're coming out at collarbone height. And we'll bring it out in front of us. Keep going. Now we're going to add both arms. So out in front and back. Out in front. Again, it's only your arms should be working. I should be rocking. So we're pulling out our arms straight in front and bringing them back to chest. So bring them back and come out in front. Let's do 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Now we're just going to do that very slowly. It's sometimes harder to do it slow. So we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it there. Nice strong arms. And now we're going to squeeze it back in. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holding it there. And squeezing it back in. Keep going. With good grip strength. And squeezing back in. Let's do 1 more. So out in front, holding it there. And now squeeze it back in. Now, if you've got an old tea towel with the bands, we're just going to wrap it up in a bundle. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can fold the band in half and literally just roll it in big rolls. All we want is a bundle because we're going to do a little bit of grip strength. So we're going to hold the band or tea towel, one hand over the other. We're going to squeeze in and we're going to squeeze out and bring it back in again. So the idea is we're visualizing, we're wringing out all the water of a wet cloth or flannel, and this really does help with our grip strength. So keep going. Let's do one more and then we're going to change our hand position. So now get the other hand on the bottom and the other hand on the top and squeeze in, squeezing out and squeezing back in again. Let's do a few of these. Keep going everybody. This really does help because as we get older we lose our grip and we can't do up buttons and things like that to take lids off bottles. Two more now. And last one. We're going to put the band down. We're just going to have our arms out to the side, our heels down, and we're just going to circle forward. And we're just going to circle back. We're going to have a fun song now and get our cardio back up again. Let me just get it back up.
What have we got this week, Nick?
We've got hands up this week.
Okay.
So in the chorus, we're going to put our hands up, and in between, we're going to do some exercises. Are we all ready? Are you ready, George?
I'm ready.
So start marching. One leg out to the side and then the other. And both hands. Come on, everybody. Let's smile. We're nearly there. The chorus is going to come. Are we ready? Hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me. Figure of 8, rocking from side to side. Now we're going to hold on to the chair and we're just going to do crisscross with our legs. One leg in front, then behind. Keep going. Oh, I missed it then. Now we're going to do heel digs. All chorus is coming. Baby, hands up. Give me your heart. Give me your heart. Give me hands up. Baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me all your love. Figure 8 with your hands, rocking from side to side. Let's go back to those heel digs. Arms out in front, and we're going to pull back like we're rowing a boat. Keep going. This is really good for our shoulders. Remember the chorus is coming, everybody. Hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me all your love. Rocking from side to side. Now, we're going to do, you can either have your hands behind your head or on the shoulders, lifting one knee to opposite knee. Or you can just touch your knee. But keep going, keep moving, because we're nearly there. few more. Ready? Hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me hands up, baby, hands up. Give me your heart, give me your heart, give me hands up. We're nearly there. Hands up, give me your, give me your heart, give me hands up. Oh, well done, everybody. You should be feeling much warmer now. We're just going to do some stretches to finish off. So come a little bit forward on your chair. We're going to have one leg out in front again, but this time we're going to try and touch our toes, our shins, or our heels. Just bear with me. And what I'd like you to do is now touch your toes with a straight leg. If you can't touch your toes, touch your knees or your shins by having a straight leg out in front. Relax into it. Slowly bring that arm up the leg. And now we're going to have the other leg out in front and we're going to tilt from the hips and either touch our toes, our shins or our knees. Hold it there. Slowly come back up the leg. We're going to do a quad stretch. So you can either cross your ankles, your shins, or your leg over the top of the other leg. Hold on to the chair and just tilt a little bit forward. Hold it there nice and gentle, everybody. Now change legs. So remember you can cross your ankles, your shins, or the top of your thighs. Hold on to the chair and tilt forward. We can hold these stretches longer because our joints should be nice and supple now for moving. Come back to the center. One leg out in front off the floor and raise your toes to the ceiling. If you can't lift your leg, have it down on the floor and just point your toes. And you should feel it at the back of your calf. Now the other leg. So again, if you can't lift your leg, have it resting the heel onto the floor and really pointing those toes. And back to the center. Interlock your fingers, push them out at shoulder height, and now look down and hold it there. Come back up to eye level, lift your arms up to the ceiling and just lean to one side and hold it there. Come back to center and now lean to the other side and hold it there. And back up to center. Now interlock your fingers behind and just squeeze the shoulder blades together. If you want to, you can lift your arms up to give it a further stretch. And hold it there. Slowly come back up to center. Have one hand on the nape of the neck and push up, supporting the arm with the other hand. Just hold it there, everybody. Now change arms, other hand on the nape of the neck and push up with the other arm, supporting it. And back to center. We're just going to work our neck a little bit. We're going to have our hands at the back of our head and we're going to tilt down in small little bits till we get to our chest, till our chin lands on our chest. I couldn't get my words out then. And we're going to come back in tiny little stages, bit by bit, till we come back up to eye level. We're going to do that one more time, coming down slowly in tiny little stages, till our chin lands on our chest, and we're slowly going to come back up. We're just going to cross our hearts and bring our arms out to the side. We're going to cross our hearts and bring our arms out to the side. 2 more times. And the last one, hold your arms out to the side, leave them there, and just look up to the ceiling, stretching the back of your neck. back to eye level. And now squeeze the arms behind you, squeezing those shoulder blades together, like you're giving yourself a little bit of a massage at the back. And come back to the center. We're going to breathe in. We're going to bring our thumbs together in a prayer shape. We're going to bring it to the heart as we breathe out. So breathing out. We're going to breathe in again. Coming to a prayer. Thumbs to the heart as we breathe out. Remember to breathe out. Let's do this 2 more times. Breathing in and breathing out as we come down to heart level. And 1 more time. Breathing in and bringing our hands down. Give yourselves a little bow and a big clap. Oh, well done, everybody, for supporting the class today. I'll just stop the music and we'll just let Rob come back on.
Well done, guys. That was a goodie. You had my favourite song in there again. We missed it the last couple of weeks. Hands up. Love it. I hope everyone really enjoyed that because, as ever, that was a brilliant fitness class. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, George. We won't keep you too long. We do this through OcuPlan because we know the importance of keeping fit. In general, just keeping fit is very, very important. But when you are living with conditions like long-term eye conditions like glaucoma and AMD, we know through working with lots and lots of our patients that it's tricky to get out and to keep fit. We know it's very important in terms of general fitness, mental health, but also helping with the pressure in your eyes as well. And that is why we have the wonderful Nikki and George do this once a month. So we really hope you enjoyed that. Very quickly, OcuPlan is a business that helps people with long-term eye conditions. So we have a network of opticians and consultants all over the UK, and we provide a shared care service where people have their scans done at their opticians, and then they go and see their local consultant ophthalmologist. It proves to really help people in getting regular monitoring. It's what they need, basically, getting regular monitoring from their consultant ophthalmologist. Some people struggle to get seen regularly enough through the NHS. So we get great feedback from that. And we've just launched a new remote consultant service as well. So if you're not an OcuPlan customer and you'd like to learn a little bit more, feel free to drop us an email. It's probably best to drop Georgina an email directly, which I know her email address is georgina@ocuplan.co.uk. As I said, we record these. So I've recorded it. We're going to get it out tomorrow. That is the aim. It'll be in your email. And you can do this at home if you like. You just click on the little link. It'll be a YouTube link, and you can watch it in your own leisure. Okay. The next fitness class will be in about a month's time. So it'll be around the 20th of June, I would say. We'd need to check, but keep an eye on your email because we'll send some details out on the next one. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, Nikki. Thank you, George.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Keep hydrated and thank you very much. Thank you, Rob.
All right. See you guys. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.